For story number 2, I'm going to be talking about Stellar Blade again. They had a press conference recently, and some people have pointed out that there's a photo that they showed that has the roadmap, and people have pointed out in the top right corner, it does say strictly confidential. Oh, it does look like somebody leaked this online. I don't know if they were supposed to or not, but it's there and there's nothing you can do about it. It's going to be there forever. But they did talk about some of the things that we can look forward to. So basically, the press conference was on June 25th, but then it did mention things on the roadmap. They showed Nikkei and they showed Stellar Blade, so they have a roadmap for both. But we're gonna be talking about Stellar Blade today. On Stellar Blade, it showed that the boss challenge mode was released in May 2024. It says that there's a new photo mode that is under review, new character skin under review, IP collaboration under review, and DLC and sequel release under review. So they do say that they have all these things, but the way they did it is they have a timeline that's spread out. And so we can get an idea of when these things were expected to happen because the Nikkei stuff is on the same timeline. And so you can see where these things are placed on this timeline in relation to each other. So, for example, the new photo mode, it says Nikkei has a summer event in July 2024, and the new photo mode is set before that on the timeline for Stellar Blade. So we should be getting that in July or earlier. However, I believe it was who is it? Twisted Voxel? Yeah, Twisted Voxel was saying the entire site that this comes from is in Korean, so obviously I had to run it through Google Translate. Don't trust necessarily everything that I was able to see, but Twisted Voxel said that actually this was set for August, so this should be releasing in August, not July. So we'll have to wait and see on that. The new character skins were set after the New Year event for Nikkei, which is set for December. So the new skin might come sometime in December, possibly later. So it looks like it says December or maybe later. Twisted Voxel again said it was October or later. Maybe that might be coming earlier than what is said there. I'm saying what I saw in the picture, and then maybe I don't know. Maybe they heard in an interview they said something different, so maybe that's why they have different time. I'm not quite sure. The end of year collaboration was consistent, though. That should be the end of 2024 or early 2025. I'm not sure what the collaboration is, but they did say somewhere it said, this is a quote, and again, it's translated. Stellar Blade and Nikkei are reviewing various opportunities to create positive synergy with each other, and I think we will be able to show you good results soon. I do think we're going to get a Nikkei collaboration at some point. I don't know if that's the one that's on the roadmap or if that is referencing a different collaboration. I'm not sure. But we are likely to see a Nikkei collaboration at some point. And then the final one, the DLC sequel and release is set after the 2.5 anniversary of Nikkei. So after April, that's at the end of the timeline, and things don't seem to be spaced out in any kind of reasonable manner. Distance between different events is hard to gauge. So who knows when that's going to be, but it does seem that they're working on it does say DLC and sequels. It looks like we might be able to be looking forward to both. So that's exciting. And then also at the press conference, they announced that Stellar Blade has now surpassed 1 million sales. So they're pretty happy with that. They've also said that they are looking into the PC release. They said they did have some exclusivity deals, but those will be up soon. So they are looking to a PC release. And then also the director, I can't remember his name off the top of his head, but he did say that the goal of the game was, this is the quote, rather than maximizing profits, the goal was to create a high value IP to ensure branding in the process of gathering users from around the world and forming a fandom. In this process, for the sake of brand value, we minimized aspects that users might find objectionable, such as small payments, and we plan to reflect this in a way users can understand. So it does seem that what they were doing here with the whole we're not going to do microtransactions, we're going to try to avoid censorship, that sort of thing. It does seem that what he was saying there is, yeah, we're not trying to make a huge profit off this game. The goal of this game is not to make a huge profit. The goal of this game is to create a huge fandom. And then hopefully that will be able to see, instead of trying to make as much money off of the people that buy the game, we're trying to get as many people as we can to buy the game. So, different approach, very humble in some ways, very humbling in compared to some other developers and the way they try to nickel and dime everything. But yeah, they made me a fan. I'm really into this. I'm really looking forward to these new skins. I might have to play through the game a fourth time when the skins do drop, we'll have to wait and see. It is actually a very short game, so it's not a huge I could probably clear it in a week or so. And then plus I'm already leveled up and everything, so all that's easy. So, yeah, looking forward to what they have in store for the future.